morning, good thanks, and you're welcome to the last round of the season. Here we are at the unforgiving Mount Panorama in Bathurst. But yeah, let's hop on board in the Porsche for the final time this season. We'll show you how we do it. So on the pit straight, generally I'm hovering around brake bias around 1 or 2 to the front here, but I'm looking about just after the 100 metre board, so around the 80 metre zone. On the brakes, trailing it off in the second gear. Just careful on your traction here. Up into third gear, and we start the run up the mountain. So I always know if you're on for a good first corner, or you've done a good first corner if you do an 18-second split there. But the coming into this corner here, turn 2, so the road on the left here is your good braking zone marker. So get down a couple of gears, get onto this side of the cambered bit of the track, and you can go down the second here if you need be, but hopping in third if you get a really good run through there, helps with the traction too. And as we come up here, you'll see here I'm starting to get off the throttle, leaving a little bit of throttle on just to keep the car steady through this kink. And then just ever so gently bringing on the brake to not lose that rear end and drifting out wide towards that tree directly ahead. So I'm not too wide though, so at no point there I think I went above 50% brake. And just down the gears, getting tucked in, early shift up in the second there to keep traction out of here. And again here, just the whole top of the mountain here, before we get into it, is all about just modulating your throttle. You don't really have to hit the brake anywhere, so just pay particular attention to that. So up in the third, around the tree here, just before the tree, I'm already starting to turn in. Use this fourth gear change there just before here, just to get it tucked in, just gives that little bit more kick to the right. And again, this is on fresh softs here, so just a little lift if need be. You're on the track, let the car drift out to the grate down here, and changing up in the fifth gear roughly around the same time helps you get that nose already pointed in using the GT7 physics. Little lifts here and there, slightly wide there, which meant a little bit of lift, and then just a little bit of lift, but leave a little bit of throttle on here. So turn it just before this curve starting on the right. A little bit of a lift, on full throttle as early as you can, run out wide, get tucked over. If you do want to play with your bias throughout the lap, I recommend just a little bit of more bias to the front. As you're coming across, McPhilmy and that there can help you set up for the coming in the skyline here, but getting it tucked over left, and then just ever so gently on the brakes here. You don't need to go too much. As you see there, I'm just modulating the brakes. You can watch this back a few times there. Definitely get a good understanding of how I'm modulating the brake. But every time it's a straight pit, a bit more brake pressure. If you're turning, lift off a little bit on the brakes. So you can use first gear if you want, or keep it in second. Get a good drive there. Do the dipper. Coming down the hill here. You don't have to go on the fourth. You can let it rev out on third if you want. But again, already off the throttle here. It's all about being very gentle on the brakes. Down the first. If you want to help traction there, in the second early, and as you head down the corner. So it's a very, very busy downhill part of the mountain. So I recommend watching that a few times and then hanging around for the next lap without me talking. You can just slow it down with YouTube. Full throttle coming down here, and I'm looking for just after the 150 metre board. On the brakes, down in the second. Sometimes you leave it in third, but yeah, all about your traction. Getting a good run out there. Coming down for the final corner, and you're looking for just after the 100 metre board again, so about 90-80 metres. On the brakes. I was actually a little bit early on the brakes there, it stopped a bit faster for me. But yeah, down in the second. Modulate the throttle to make sure you don't lose traction. And there's a 2013. So yeah, hopefully you learned something there. You'll see, I reckon there's a few more tenths than that if you perfected it. But yeah, brake bias a little bit to the front, a little bit more at the top of the mountain if you need be, if you have the ability to adjust at the top. But yeah, anyway, good luck, and congratulations to those people that are in championship contention or promotion contention. Hope everyone had a good season, and yeah, I'll leave you now with the lap without me talking. So yeah, good luck.